Hey buddies, it's your girl Aychristene, and today you guys suggested that I check out an old Something Else YT video. This is a comic I made in the 3rd grade. Now this video came out like a couple years ago, but you guys were like, hey, check it out. So let's see what in reflection, because this is an animation reflecting on back when he was in 3rd grade, which is awesome that he has something from that. I don't think I have anything from when I was in the 3rd. I have possibly one thing, and it's a shirt that still fits me. So either they made ginormous shirts back then, or I'm relatively small, even though I'm relatively round right now. Nonetheless, link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started.
Scrap of the morning to you, dude.
That scared me. That scared me.
Is that blood?
Oh.
I think that's blood.
Oh.
Okay, so I just got back from Australia,
Ooh.
and now I'm like super sick.
Oh.
I mean,
Can't
I
travel
had a really
now.
fun time. I stayed there for like 10 days.
Oh, goodness.
I had a blast
That
at
place was beautiful.
VidCon. I mean,
That
I didn't really
couch
get to
was
do much.
beautiful.
But I did end up performing on stage on the last night, so that
Oh.
was really fun.
Okay.
Besides that, I had a really awesome time in Australia. It was
That's
really
good.
a new experience.
I think
The only
that's
thing, though, is that
awesome.
I came back with a sickness. I'm sick.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Convention sickness is
Get
normal.
it. Let's get it.
I think it makes you stronger every year, right?
Yeah, I'm sick.
Excuse me.
Ow.
Aye.
I hate coughing. So what I'm
I
going to
know,
do,
me
instead
too.
of a full-on animated story, I'm going to be reading you a story I made in the 3rd grade.
Fireboy,
It was a
okay.
comic book called Fireboy.
Okay.
I made it a long time ago.
Wait,
I
why
don't
does
know
he
the
have
age,
a
all I know is
blonde
it literally
beard
says
and
written
green
by
hair and
Adam
stuff?
Ortiz Jr. in 3rd grade.
Aw.
And then illustrated by Adam Ortiz Jr. in 3rd grade.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Oh, that's cute.
It's great. It's brilliant. So for context, I used to make a lot of comics back in the day. Sadly, a lot of them got lost, or they're somewhere in my mom's attic or something.
Okay.
But
Well,
this
that's
was
good that you
one
kept them.
that I just remembered making multiple prints of it because I thought I was going to be selling it to like
Aw.
millions upon millions of stores.
That's a great
I ended up putting
aspiration.
it on eBay, and I
Oh.
got one sale to a comic book store in, I think, Sweden or
Really?
something. But yeah, I mean, I made one sale. So yeah, let's read
Now
it.
he
Once upon a
puts it on there,
time,
he'll
there was a
probably make a lot
kid
more
that
money.
always got picked on. He always got shoved into his locker. Many
Aw.
times he was the laugh of the school. And
Aw.
my writing back then was so good. Why can't I write like that now? The funny thing is that my dad did proofread this,
He
so I guess this was passable
I like
for
how
him.
this
Only
3-year-old
two
him
kids
has like a
named Jerry
huge
and
diaper
Melissa
on.
were his friends. Aw. Who are these? I don't even know who Jerry and Melissa are. Did I just make up those names?
It's
They would
possible.
stick up for him all the time, but then one day he needed them really
Aw.
bad, but they were sick.
Aw.
Dang it.
Dang it.
The picture is of me being horribly beaten.
Oh,
Then when
goodness.
he was walking home, he saw a crystal. It was cool at first until it went right into his body.
Oh.
Then a bad guy came and he turned into Fireball.
Oh, snap. I like this story.
My headphones fell off. This is really dumb. Oh, there's
I
a
actually like
Flipperama. Oh, I forgot about this. Do you
I
guys
did.
remember Flipperamas from Captain Underpants?
Yeah,
oh, that's
I've
amazing.
done those before.
Hold up,
Those take a
hold
lot
up,
of work,
okay.
bro. He's sitting there flipping.
You guys can't see this, but it's really cool.
He's flipping through it. That's
Then when
funny.
he took his mask off, he realized that was just a test.
Okay.
Of course it was.
A life test.
Why would it be? It was a test. So the bad guy ended up being a good guy after all.
Oh, okay.
That guy knew what was gonna happen, so he
Oh.
put on some metal. You know, as you
Alright.
do.
What? Wait, what?
You're a deity, probably.
A deity? Is
When he
what I
got home, he didn't want to tell his parents.
Look,
what,
I like how
oh,
cute he walked around.
I can't tell what it says. There's.
Hold on.
It's like.
Let me- oh, what's going to happen? So he put on some. All right. Oh, it's his secret identity. Then he got home. He didn't want to tell his parents that he had powers, so he hid his secret identity. I know.
It's like stapled wrong. When he
Yeah, you
got home,
stapled a
he
little
didn't
far
want to
in.
tell his parents that he had powers, so he hid his secret identity. Then he
like
went
how
into
he
his
walks
room and he
around.
turned on his TV. He saw the news. The news said,
What the news say?
we are missing a crystal. Ha!
Really?
Uh-oh.
And the
I think it
news
was
knew about it?
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have the crystal inside me. There's no indicator on who's talking, so it could still be the narrator. Then a giant monster came, so he tried to fly, and he did. He fought until he finally beat it up, and he
Bam.
won, and the monster ran away. Then everyone started cheering, of course.
Yeah,
Of
cheering
course.
Fireboy. That's funny.
Then everyone started cheering.
What?
That's how you know a story
how
is
he's, like,
real. And he
moving
became
around.
the hero of the school. And he told
That's
Jerry
good.
and Melissa about his special powers.
Oh, his friends.
And then that's the end. I guess that's it. Okay. I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess.
That's
I mean,
cute.
hey, I made a comic book when I was younger, and I sold it. I think that's a pretty
That's
good
good.
accomplishment.
No, that's
there's like
really
a
good.
picture of me and my family at the end, and there's like bubbles.
Hi, I'm Adam. I hope you liked my story.
Aww.
That's me. That's what I sound like.
That's cute. I think it's amazing when even at a young age people have like a hustle mentality in the aspect of having a hustle, like doing something on your own, whether it's like a lawn care business as a kid or a lemonade stand as a kid or drawing comics and trying to sell comics as a kid. That is hella awesome. Like the fact of having that mindset and that ingenuity on your own to be like, I'm going to create this thing. I'm going to make mass copies of it and I'm going to sell it. Don't let that go. If right now you are somebody who has an idea, whether it's creative or a business idea or an aspiration, a goal, do it. I'm a Shia LaBeouf. Do it right now. Like, I think that's awesome to have that as a kid. I think so many times you have people who don't have aspirations and or people who have aspirations and then just let them fall away or don't follow it or they let it go because they feel like they might not be successful or they have doubts and they let those doubts kind of shadow the thing that they have. You know what? Something I read sorry to clear my throat. Something that I read or something that I watched. It was something like that, but it really hit me and I was like, yo, this is so freaking awesome, right? There is only one of you. And it could have been something that I reacted to. So let me know. It's just the messaging stuck with me, not who said it. Which the message is more important than who said it. Nonetheless, there's only one of you. And there are gifts that only you can provide, right? Specifically you can provide. And yes, there are a lot of animators, but the story you have to tell as an animator is the only story that that's specific to you that you have. Do not live life, pass through your days and die without providing your gifts to the world and sharing that with the world before you leave. Don't selfishly keep them to yourself. Don't let doubt make you keep them to yourself. You have this gift, you have this idea, you have this goal, you have this talent. Share it. Do what you need to share it. And so what if you like, okay, he sold one copy in eBay. You see him now, right? You see him now, right? And I'm not saying the comic was a domino effect that led to who he is now, but taking that chance. Yeah, he only sold one, but taking that chance and keep taking chances. Keep taking those, trying to make those things come to pass. Because even, you can tell so many rich business owners had failed businesses, but they kept trying. And one of them landed, one of them succeeded, one of them, or a couple other ones succeeded. They had a couple that failed and they had a couple that succeeded and they're living great right now. So, and then there's like the great effect that it can have on the world, on whatever it is that you're doing. The animation, the story you have to tell could be something that inspires somebody else or motivates somebody else or helps somebody else. So any gifts that you have, no matter how young you are, share them. Share them with the world. So I think the comic is adorable. And I love the animation that he did with this little fat stocky version of him and the third grader version of him with the big old diaper that's all the way up to his chest. It was adorable, but the greatest thing for me, or the inspiring thing for me, is the fact that he was in third grade, made additional copies because he was planning to sell it. That is freaking awesome. That's phenomenal. That is awesome. So I hope that you left with something great or just really enjoyed his video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Something Else YT. If you like this video, leave a life out of that like button. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies. Toodles.